Stash, giving you the information that's going to really help your investing portfolio, because Stash is just a great way to get started. Either for a novice or even expert probably use Stash by now because of the low fees and also the many ETFs and index funds that it offers. But Stash has been doing a lot of updates lately and offering a lot of other services that we really need to look through to see all the great things that Stash have to offer. Now we have to go over to my computer, which I don't have a great mic for, so please excuse the sound quality. So I think the most important thing is going to Stash Learn and learn everything about investing that they can offer, especially if you're a novice investor, you're just getting off, and Stash is one of the easiest ways to actually learn. You go to Teach Me, whether it be saving and budgeting, investing, debt management, credit, you know the rest. So let's go right into investing. I'm not going to go into these in vivid detail. As you can tell, everything is laid out for you. They even tell you right here how many minutes it actually takes you to read each one. Stock exchange versus stock index. What's the difference? And again, 5 responsible money moves you can make in less than 1 day. 2-minute read. Stock versus shares. Everything you need to know. A power of compounding. Compounding interest. 5 tips for young investors. So on and so forth, guys. This thing is awesome. You just go into Stash and you go into these different categories and they will walk you through all of it. This is actually wonderful, guys. You can go into Stash Learn and learn everything about these particular topics that we've, like we went over investing. Let's go to saving and budgeting. Again, same information, same layout, tells you how long it's going to take you to read. I know you have 2 minutes, guys. I know you have 2 minutes. And the reason why Stash has done that, because we know in this now generation, everybody wants to know the information now. They want it quick. They don't want to go through a long video. Change your financial life with these 6 steps. 1-minute read, 4-minute read. How much do you really spend each month? It's going to take you through all of those things. And you're wondering, hey, this is an investment app. Why teach me how to save it in the budget? Because Stash is releasing the best possible information that they know how. And of course, they're coming up with their own cash management and savings as well. You also have credit, risk, and insurance. Also, another cool feature is you have your learning guides. You have podcasts for you guys driving to work or going wherever you're going, just learning more about investing and saving and budgeting. And quizzes. Quizzes is a cool way to test your knowledge. Look at all these quizzes. 1-minute read, test your money, news, IQ. These are great ways for you to pick up information and being tested, all in the fun of learning about what? Money. It's all about money. Here we go. Investing with Stash. See, Auto Stash is basically a monthly amount that you're going to set up through your bank account to come to Stash to be automatically invested. That's all that really is. Make your future money with Stash retire. Again, if you don't have a retirement account, this is a great way to start retiring with Stash. Learn more. Simplify. Look at this. 1-minute read. And you can just go through this. Look, it tells you everything plain and simple. With Stash Retire, you can open a retirement account with as little as $5. Okay, $5. And again, guys, I have a Stash link in the description of this video. It's going to give you $5. It's going to give me $5. And with that $5, you can start investing. The subscription fee for this is $2 a month for accounts up to $5,000 and 0.25 for accounts with a balance of $5K and higher. Basically, 0.25% of the amount you have over $5K. We're not going to spend a lot of time here. Another great feature is that Stash started a debit account. Now, you can load money from your investment account and put it on your Stash debit card. Also, you can load money from your bank account to Stash and just put it on your debit card. It could be just a great way that you can use to start saving and investing your money. It's just another option. And here's the big ticker I love: how to invest in ETFs with Stash. This is the 3-minute read, as you can tell. Now, Stash is mostly ETFs, but they have added what? Single stocks is listed right here. ETFs are baskets of securities that trade on exchange and either follow an index or some other specific set of investing guidelines. Look at this. We offer more than 50 low-cost ETFs, and yes, they do. They have a lot of them. What can I invest on Stash? Investing by ETFs. Why do I need to diversify, etc.? I don't need to go through none of this because Stash has already handled this for me. Now, just another quick tip. I know I always talk about ETFs when I'm on Stash, but as I mentioned before, there are single stocks on Stash. All right, guys, I'm going to go over these fairly quickly. 3M. Every time I think of 3M without logo, I think of the tape. As you can tell right here, Scotch tape. It's a conglomerate, okay? Adobe. A lot of you guys out there doing Photoshop, doing Creative Cloud, you know that brand. Alibaba. The Chinese Amazon, you know about that. Activision Blizzard. I love that one, okay? Absolutely Activision Blizzard. That is a great company. There were two different companies that combined, FYI. And I think this is a pharmaceutical company, AbbVie. I messed that name up. Alphabet, of course, is Google, and they also give you the ticker. The ticker is the symbol code. Okay, that means that you can go to Market Watcher, Google Finance, and type in GOOGL, and it will give you this specific stock on a stock exchange. Now, there also is another Google ticker, is GOOG. Amazon, of course, you're famous with that. AMD, which you may look down at your computer and see an AMD logo just like anybody else would see NVIDIA. Let's see, I'm going right through them. Apple, AT&T, Bank of America. You get what I'm going. If you want to invest in single stocks, you can also do it in Stash, okay? And the cool thing about investing with Stash, you say, why would I pay $1 a month to invest in individual stocks with Stash? And that's the question you're asking yourself. It's quite simple. If you go to Robinhood, yes, commission is free. You can invest in any stock in their application. But if you wanted to invest in Amazon, right now, Amazon stock is $1,692. Now, of course, this video is being recorded March 5th. That is subject to change at any time, guys. But the point I'm making is this. If you wanted to invest in Amazon, if you go over to Robinhood, you're going to have to pay $1,600 to get inside that stock, to buy one share of that stock. Well, with Stash, you can come over here, gives you the information, and look what it says, $5 or more. You're like, well, am I going to buy a stock of Amazon that's worth $1,600 for $5? No, not at all. You will buy a micro piece of Amazon. This is called micro investing. But here's the thing, you're going to have a piece of a very popular and hot stock right now. Amazon is not going anywhere. Amazon did pop last year and now it's cooling off, but nonetheless, you can still make money. And here's the thing, with this, it will also tell you how much of Amazon stock you are actually owning, depending on the amount of money you have with that micro investment. Okay, as I briefly went over before when I was over at Stash Learn, now we at the part of Stash when it comes to banking. Yeah, we're all over the place, guys. Here's their debit card. I have it. It's a beautiful card. I don't know if that is a thing, but nonetheless, here we go. So goodbye hidden fees. It's going to tell you that basically there's no hidden fees. Look at this. Zero setup, no monthly fees, no minimum balance, no overdraft fees, yada, 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 right? We got it. Save more money, spend smarter. That's basically, you can go over there, get the information, and of course, automatically earn cash back to invest. So they have bonuses. And if I don't get through this, guys, we'll be here all day learning about Stash, which is great because I have lots to say about Stash. Another great bonus to Stash is Stash Custodial. If you have young people in your household, if you want to get them start saving and investing, Stash Custodial is a great way to get started. As you see here, they have to be under 18 because if you're 18, you can open up your own account. You don't need an adult to do it. You can stash on their behalf. And they have all these different things you can go through: ease, growth, guidance, flexibility, and that will help you to help your young investor to become an investor themselves. Okay, Ross World, now we are logged into my account. We're not at the home page. We're actually inside my account. If you look at the top right, you can see my pretty face in my car. Anyway, have you noticed I'm right here on life insurance, protect your people. Stash also has life insurance. Have I started with Stash Life Insurance? I have not. Of course, they're being powered by Ladder, who's probably doing the whole life insurance, but Stash is in partnership with them. You can get more into that, just go to the link. All right, guys, last but not least, we are now inside my investment portfolio. I do not have any individual stocks. All of mine are ETFs. So we're going to go right into it so you understand how this investment things work and how Stash has cleaned up their innovative design for you to understand for anybody. Top holdings, okay? Now, of course, you want to go to Invest More. Go look that up. Top holdings is going to tell you each stock that's involved with this portfolio. Okay, Ross World, last but not least, we are inside of one of my stock portfolios, which is the ETFs. FYI, I do not have any individual stocks through Stash, okay? I leave that for Robinhood. And if I wanted to, I would, but I'm changing all of my portfolios to ETFs because they're gaining 7% or more a year throughout the history, and as well as dividends. Now, as you can tell right here, let's get right into it. Now, the top holdings, that's showing you what companies within that portfolio has the top holdings within this, because again, this is an ETF. This is not just one stock. This is a fund, and a fund is a conglomerate, is a group of stocks within that ETF, which is a group. The name of this ETF is Vanguard FTSE Emerging Markets. The ticker or the symbol is VWO, and look at that, dividend yield of 2.68. Risk level is moderate. It gives you all the information that you probably would ask, I need more information about this stock. And it's giving you everything you see right here, clear and plainly. Current value of holdings. Right now, within this particular one, I've had $143, which is nothing, guys. But it tells me number of shares. I have 3.3 shares. You have to understand and do micro investment. They do fragments of a stock unless you have enough money within that stock portfolio to pay one fund off. And what I mean, as you can tell right here under performance, right here, it says the last stock price for this is $42.33. I have $143.69 of my current value of holdings. And if you do the math, that equals out to 3.39. Okay, that means that I have enough money to own 3 of these funds, which is great. Percent of your stash. That means out of my whole portfolio, this is 14%. Now, monthly occurrence, I auto stash again. Every month, I put $10 in there. Why? Because that's how much I can afford, okay? It's no big deal. Now, granted, I have other investments account that I more aggressively invest in, but that's neither here nor there, guys. And I love the graph down here. You can do the timeline and see how your portfolio has been doing over the course of time. Now, you can tell here, it gives you the performance. And then year to date, 10% year to date. And I'm going to use one more portfolio so you can see how Stash is killing the game and giving you the returns. So that $1 a month is really not a big fee, guys. It's really not that big. Okay, guys, last and final stock portfolio here on Cloud9. They give these very millennial labels to them so you can be interested in getting them, but they all mean something. Now, as our devices slim down and our data piles up, we're relying more than ever on the cloud. These cloud computing technology companies let us store and access our photos, songs, and files anywhere, anytime, thus the name on Cloud9. So their ETFs are in conjunction with the cool names they give them to attract millennials and investing enthusiasts alike. And again, you have the top holdings, you have your investment detail, and the name of this is called the First Trust ISE Cloud Computing Index Fund. All right, the ticker is SKY with 2 Y's. Dividends are really low, but nonetheless, risk level is moderate, moving right along, guys. Current value of holdings, $139.23. Number of shares, 2.4. We went over the math. Percent of your stash, 14%. Auto stash. And look at the performance, guys, year to date. Now, today is losing, but year to date is 17.16. With Stash, I'm in the right portfolios and I'm making over 5% on each one. Now, I have to do some tweaking here and there, but nonetheless, I'm making great choices with the funds that I'm doing. Now, again, here are the top holdings. So if you were thinking, if you was indecisive, if you were teeter-tottering, if you were seesawing back and forth, whether you should use Stash, invest, or banking, or investing for your kids, or even retirement, Stash is a great way to get into all of those sectors all through one app. If you have any questions about the legitimacy of Stash, the only thing you need to do is scroll down, go to Trusted by Millions of Americans, and you can see that their encryption software is 256-bit encryption. And also, Stash is registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission, that's the SEC, and also FINRA. Okay, Also FINRA, that's regulated by, and also your money is backed by the SIPC, which gives you protection up to $500,000 in your stocks or $250,000 in cash. So that's Stash in a nutshell. That is a full review of Stash. Now, granted, I didn't go through everything in detail because the video would be too long. Now, hopefully, I hope you learned something about Stash. All the different options and investment tools that they have on their website. And here's the thing, instead of searching 1,000 YouTube videos, you can go right on Stash, click the Learn button, and start to learn about dividends, investing, whether it be ETFs, index funds, or even individual stocks. And for you parents who want to get your kids involved, they have the custodial tab that you can learn how to get your kids involved in investing as well. And if you want to think about retirement, which you should, doesn't matter. If you're 18, you should be thinking about retirement because one day you're going to need money to sustain your life. And this regular investment, Stash has it all. I have the link in the description. The only thing you have to do is click it, sign up, and guess what? They're going to give you $5. They're going to give me $5, and it doesn't cost you anything to join, and they're going to give you $5 for free. So just think about it. Just go sign up, use the link in the description. This is Ross World. Learn money and be inspired. I'm out.